Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of That's All Funny. Welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the podcast. 466, I guess. Pick up sticks. Nothing new here, just chilling. Uh, uh, sleeping like a lazy bones. My lazy bones. Yeah, just chilling, enjoying the 4-day week because I was off Monday and where are we at now? Thursday, right? So that's good. That means what, 1 or 2 more days left for the week, however you want to count it. But yeah, let's take a look at the news. Because there's a little bit of random news I wanted to go over. So let's do this. Tommy Dorfman accuses Delta Airlines staff of transphobia in viral airport row video. And I didn't know who this person was, Tommy Dorfman. Uh, Apparently it was from the show 13 Reasons Why, and I never saw that one. I did remember reading it was all hot topic because it was like about suicide and shit, and I'm like, I don't know, like, why do I want to watch that? It sounds boring. It's about what, like, this person committing what? Remember 13 Reasons Why is like this person committing suicide and then recording like 13 tape cassettes and giving them to the 13 people that made her the reason to commit it or something. Like, I don't know. It was very overly dramatic and sad. But yeah, so that was what that was about, whatever. But yeah, we have a video here. Hopefully you can hear it of the confrontation uh of Tommy Dorfman at the Delta Airlines pilot. Let's check it out.
And what about when a Delta employee misgenders you
I'm so sorry.
intentionally?
While he's talking, you're talking.
You just
over.
misgendered me again,
Okay,
multiple times.
gotcha.
Both of you have.
Wasn't intentional, but if you want to take it personal, that's also.
Well,
okay.
she did do it intentionally twice.
Gotcha. You're talking to me too.
You said she and then you said he.
You're being condescending, and if you want to continue,
Ooh.
I have Port Authority escort you out the building right this moment. If you want to play that game with me,
Okay.
would you like to continue 3 days before Christmas? I really don't mind.
I'm good. I'll just put this on.
So yeah, just getting all offended about getting misgendered, and then obviously recording it and then gonna post it or whatever. I don't know, man, like, or woman, whatever you go by, whoever's listening. Don't want to misgender you, but yeah, like, I have a lot. I feel like misgendering, it's not intentional. It's kind of like when you like my name Lorenzo. A lot of people call me Alonzo, and I don't get like butthurt about it. You know what I mean? Or uh, I don't know, stuff like that. It happens. People make mistakes because they think something else and it's something else. But then here we are playing this weird guessing game because people's sexualities are being worn on their shoulder, and then you're supposed to just like read their minds and know. And yeah, it's not done like to be a jerk. They did it by accident, but then here's this person, Tommy Dorfman. It sounds like a dude's name, but whatever. And I'm sure his passport said he was a dude, but whatever. Like, like getting butthurt about it. And it's like, dude, I didn't mean to do it, but you're making it a big scene out of it to where, you know what I mean? Like, it's just unnecessary. And I feel like it's all done for attention. And I'm sure there's a lot of transgender people out there that are misgendered and they're like, nah, it's cool. Don't worry about it. Like, da da da. You know what I mean? Like, just like when people are misraced, like, oh no, I'm actually Mexican or I'm actually Puerto Rican or whatever. No, I'm actually my name's Lorenzo, not Alonzo. Like, it happens. People make mistakes. Like, everyone's human. Just relax. No, like, whatever. What do I know? I'm a piece of shit anyways. But considering that, I wanted to move on to this other article I saw about a UK journalist explains about her sexual identity being abrosexual. I hadn't heard this one before, but apparently she explains it. Abrosexual is it simply means when someone's sexual identity fluctuates and changes. So abrosexuality hasn't been really caught up with the mainstream. The LBGTQ haven't accepted the term, but it's I don't know. It's like it can just morph. It's kind of like a chameleon from Mortal Kombat. Like it doesn't stay one character. It just kind of morphs as it goes. Can't control it. You'll be Jade, and then you'll be Katana, and then you'll be Melina, or if you want to go with the male version, there's a lot more male ninjas. I didn't want to go that route, but yeah, it just fluctuates and changes from male to female and whatever to whatever. So yeah, I don't know. Abrosexual. They're just coming up with terms now. They're just making them up. I don't know what abro is supposed to indicate. What like it means in Latin or Greek or whatever. But yeah, people are just making shit up and, and trying to get it. Like trying to be accepted with these new hip things. I feel like every time there's a new crypto coin, there's a new gender. Like they just pop up. They just keep popping up. People try to jump on the bandwagon of them, and then it doesn't work out, so they just abandon it and go back to the tried and true transgender, lesbian, Bitcoin, you know, whatever, Ethereum. But yeah, that's all I wanted to look at. I don't know about abrosexuality, but I'll just stick with asexuality. That works for me. But speaking of, I don't know, weird stories, I guess the Japanese scientists are developing a process to regrow human teeth, and yeah, this is pretty scary. I feel like this is how the lizard became the lizard in Spider-Man. Like we're trying to grow back things that aren't really meant to grow back, but yeah, Tortigum. Oh no, Tortigum Biopharma is developing a new antibody drug that they say that can stop the proteins that suppress tooth growth. This research and treatment could allow us to finally be able to regrow human teeth. They are set to begin human trials in mid 2024 and hope to have the drug ready for the market by 2030. Dude, this sounds like a fucking Resident Evil shit. Like they're gonna inject this into a person and they're just gonna become a huge teeth-like monster that just needs to eat, because it's got all these teeth, and I don't know, like a big old dentist monster. I don't know. It's pretty scary. And then I don't know. It just sounds obviously. Oh, so far they have regrown teeth in animals like ferrets, and expect to have success testing it on young children with anodontia, a condition that stops them from developing permanent teeth. Yeah, this is pretty. I don't know. This guy's BOW written all over it. So we'll see. Uh, what happens with that? We'll follow up on the story with the Japanese growing teeth and see where that goes. That sucked though, because it would take out the whole like denture or fake teeth industry. Would like kill them. Kind of like the digital camera killed film or whatever. It would just destroy a lot of businesses and companies. I bet you all those are American too. So of course, it's the Japanese trying to take away the American jobs. Those fucking bastards. Lastly, I'm gonna talk about the box office. What's in the movies right now? The Aquaman and the Color Purple are the ones that are kind of hanging in there, and they're taking a little bit of money. I hear the Color Purple's okay. I don't care. Not my type of movie. It's a musical though, so I'm tempted to watch it when it does come out because I do like musicals. I really do. They're my guilty pleasure. They're my Kyle Rittenhouse going state across state lines and defending my country. But yeah, I'll have to check that out. And then Aquaman. I'm not gonna watch Aquaman 2. I didn't even watch Aquaman 1. Aquaman. Like Jason Momoa seems like a cool cat, but it's Aquaman, dude. Like he's never really been that cool other than in the Flashpoint Paradox, the fucking uh Warner Brothers cartoon movie. That was good. He was badass in that movie, but everywhere else I grew up watching the Super Friends, and he was just kind of riding on dolphins and talking to fucking fish and shit. So Aquaman's not really much to me. But I'm surprised they didn't like, like for Barbie and Oppenheimer where they made Barbenheimer. I'm surprised they didn't combine these ones and try to make a like Aqua Purple or Color Man. They could have combined these two movies. They should just do that, combine two movies like double features like they did with the Barbie Oppenheimer shit, but I still haven't watched Barbie. I need to watch Barbie. Whoop. Nope. Yeah, Barbie. It doesn't look bad. I just haven't watched it. I haven't really been watching anything. Well, I've been watching The Walking Dead, trying to finish the story. I know I've been trying to fucking get through the regular seasons of The Walking Dead, and I'm on the final season, but it's just like, oh my god! And I was kind of looking at the stories on Google, and there's like 3 different storylines going on in that final season. I'm like, dang, like there's an A story, a B story, and a C story. I'm like, what the fuck? And then you move on to the other ones, like I said, Fear the Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, fucking the one that's coming out with Michonne and Rick, and then uh the Walking Dead animated stories, and I don't know. It's a lot. I've already talked about it at length, I'm sure. But that's what I'm watching. What are you watching? Tell me in the comments down below. Would you watch the Aqua Purple on repeat or whatever? But yeah, thank you for listening. That's All Funny is available anywhere podcasts are available. Just search That's All Funny. Check out my new podcast, That's All Kayfabe, with my buddy Gabe, where we talk about wrestling. You can find that anywhere podcasts are available. That's All Kayfabe. Or you can find it on my YouTube, youtube.com/@LorenzoAriola. You can also check out my Patreon if you want to support the channel, patreon.com/LorenzoAriola. You get bonuses, early release episodes, and other goodies, and you just help support the channel. You get your name in the credits. That'll do. And if you want to buy any merchandise, check out the website retrohorrorinc.com for exclusive That's All Funny merch, like prints, t-shirts, stickers, and all that. Just hit us up. Or if you want to commission some great art from a great artist, at retrohorrorinc on Instagram. He does all the art for the show. Great Heart of Graphic Art. I want to thank you for listening. We're almost there through the week, almost to the new year. So, hold on to your hats, fellas. It's going to get fast. But, yeah, take care and see you tomorrow. Bye.
Here you go.